The Deerfield Holy Cross Catholic Church will hold a rummage sale on April 28th and 29th, beginning each day at 9 a.m.
And the Jack-in-the-Box jumps out of his house, and that means it's time for the Romper Room School. And this is Miss Elizabeth saying hello to the boys and girls here in Romper Room School, and to all of you, my good friends at home. Boys and girls, let's put on our thinking caps right away and tie them tight. We have our imaginary thinking caps on because we're going to use them today. And we've, of course, put on our happy faces so that everyone around us feels good. And boys and girls, today is a very, very, very special day because we have an extra special guest with us this morning that we'll be meeting in just a little while. So since we have such a special guest, we better get busy and say our pledge and get the show on the road. Let's stand up and push our chairs in, please. And Kathy, would you like to hold the flag today? Would you? All right, let's come on over here. And everyone else get in a nice straight line, please. There we go. Everyone, and friends at home, you please stand up too. There you go, right in there. Put your right hand on your heart. Eyes on the flag. Friends at home facing the TV set. This is your right hand. That goes on your heart. And let me hear everyone say the pledge, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. And Kathy, you were a good flag bearer this morning, and I could hear everyone's voice saying the pledge. Very good. Now, this morning, boys and girls, we have our blocks out here. And you know what I'm going to ask everyone to do? Get in a nice straight line down this way. And the first thing I'm going to ask you to do is to go through here just like a snake as fast as you can. And try not to touch the blocks. You go in, around the blue, all the way around the yellow and the pink. And let's see how fast you can go. Hurry up, Pia. Real hop. As fast as you can go. Let's see, everyone, hop, hop, hop. Feet together, hop. Good. Try it now, Dominic. Hop, feet together. Hop, hop. Good, just like bunny rabbits. Try it now, John. Let's see you try it. Feet together, John. Hop, feet together. Good. All right, Lisa, let's see you try it. Hop, feet together. Hop, and hop. Come on, Scott, go ahead. Hop, hop, hop. Kathy, did you do it yet? Let's see you do it. Hop, good girl, good. Hop, and hop. All right, did everyone jump? Now, this time, when you jump over hop, 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 as fast as you can, I want you to tell me the color of the blocks that you're jumping over. Pink, bend and stretch, Mr. Music. So we're going to bend and see what kind of things we can find in the sky. You ready? Okay. There goes Jupiter. Here comes Mars. Bend and stretch, reach for the sky. Stand on tippy toes. Oh, so high. Come on your very tippy toes and stretch and stretch. stretch. Did anybody find anything up there yet? What did you find, Pia?
A bear.
A bear? Uh-oh. Don't let him bite me. What did you find, Dominic?
A horse.
A horse. Oh, I like to ride horses. Did you find anything, Kathy? Do you remember what it was? What was it? Can you remember what you found up in the sky? Did you find anything, John? What did you find?
A lion.
A lion. Did you find anything, Lisa? What did you find?
Apple.
Oh, boy. What did you find, Scott?
A kitty cat.
A kitty cat. All right, let's try it again. And this time, let's see what else we can find. Is everyone ready? Friends at home, you too. Mr. Music, please. Bend and stretch, reach for the stars. There goes Jupiter, here comes Mars. Bend and stretch, reach for the sky. Stand on tippy toes, oh, so high. Now stretch and stretch. And stretch. All right, what else did you find?
I found a crocodile.
A crocodile. What did you find, Pia? A hippopotamus. Do you know what I found? I found this special message at home for you.
Disguised like this, maybe I'll get tricks.
Have some, Mr. Musician.
And how are tricks? In raspberry red, lemon yellow, orange. Wow!
Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids.
And so's the Trix Rabbit Air Racer. Easy to make, fun to fly. You make it climb, dive. All you need is a rubber band to make it soar. It's on the back of specially marked boxes of Trix.
Moray eels and burrfish. Triggerfish, strange creatures of the warm seas. Fighting bonefish. And dangerous stingrays prowl the underwater world. You can have a diver's view of life on a Caribbean coral reef. Watch as spadefish, sheepshead, tarpon, and nurse sharks come to be hand-fed. A thrilling experience at Chicago's Shed Aquarium. Bring the family to see the new coral reef on display at the John G. Shed Aquarium, 12th Street and South Lakeshore Drive.
It's a beautiful day for a ball game today.
Well, boys and girls, I told you we had a special guest today, and we have Mr. Cubs himself, Ernie Banks. Hi, Ernie. How are you?
Hi, Liz. Nice to see you.
Well, I'm certainly thankful to you for coming to join us in Romper Room, and the boys and girls and mommies and daddies that have heard it announced during the Cubs games have been calling me and saying, "Where's Ernie?" Well, thank you for coming. Ernie, I have a couple questions that people have asked me to ask you, and then I have a few of my own. How does it feel to be a coach after all the years of playing baseball?
Well, it's a lot of fun, Liz. Being a coach, you're working with the players, and you're part of the team, and I enjoyed coaching as much as playing because you were involved with the team, and you were involved with the manager, Whitey Lockman's strategy, and it's a lot of fun. I enjoy baseball very much.
Well, do you miss playing very much?
No, I don't miss it that much. When I look at these young players out on the field, hitting home runs and making great plays, I realize that at my age it'd be tough to keep up with them. So I've kind of gauged my thoughts and just been a coach, and I enjoy it very much.
Well, how long have you been involved with baseball?
I've been in baseball 20 years in the major leagues, and of course I started playing when I was quite young back in Dallas, Texas, and all my life in baseball, and I've enjoyed it. It's been a great life, and I just hope I can stay in it.
Oh, I think you probably will. Well, how many different cities have you been with? How many different clubs?
Well, I've only been with one club, and it's the best club, the Chicago.
I wonder.
I
wonder which club that happens to be. Do you have special or favorite big moments that you like to relate to people of your baseball career?
Well, that is a good question. Yeah, I like to relate to the fans and also the young adults who come to Wrigley Field and are part of baseball, that it is a great life, and we do enjoy it, each of us who play the game, and we like to try to let the young adults know that they can make it to the major leagues too, and become great players and do a lot of great things out on the field. And this is one thing that I like to try to relate to young adults and baseball fans, that what we're involved in is a great life, and we all enjoy it very much.
I see. Well, do you have, if there were one experience or two in your major league career that you would, what was the biggest thrill out there in the baseball field for you?
Well, let's see. I would say 1969, when we were involved in the run for the pennant. We was playing the Cincinnati Reds, a single game at Wrigley Field, and we won the ball game 4-2. Ferguson Jenkins was pitching, and we had 42,000 fans in the park, and the enthusiasm that was there that particular day was generated to the fans, the players, everybody involved, and it was just a happy moment for everybody that was associated with the Cubs, the fans who was watching the game, and to me, this was the highest moment of my career, to see us in first place and on top, and the enthusiasm of the fans certainly was a great day.
I see. Now, I want to get to, let's say, baseball as a whole, or a professional baseball player. The season starts in April and lasts almost up until October, right, at the end of September.
Right.
Now, at the end of September, are you so sick of baseball that you just can't wait till it's over, or do you have to love baseball so much that, well, you could just go all year round?
Well, you have to love it to go all year round, really. It's that type of game, and I would say every player in the major leagues loved to play the game and would play all year if we had the season extended, but the weather certainly stops us from playing during the winter months. But most of the players do play in the winter leagues. They play in Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic, and they play in the South America, Venezuela, and they enjoy the game and love it, and they want to play it. So I would say most major league players love the game, and they would like to play all year round.
I see. Well, I'm wondering what type of a training program they go through during the season when you have so many different cities to go to all the time, meaning one day you're in Pittsburgh, one day you're in Philadelphia, the next day you're back in Chicago, and a couple days later you're off to another city. Isn't this travel an exhausting experience for the players, or how does the training play a part in resting up?
Well, training is very important. You have to eat well-balanced meals. You have to get plenty of rest. The travel itself is a great experience. I think that when you can move around the country and other cities and meet other people and see other parks and play other teams, it's a wide experience. And I don't think any player gets tired of the traveling. We cover at least 28,000 miles per season, and we go to the West Coast and out in the East, and of course we play here. And everybody enjoys it. We look forward to getting on the flights and flying to different cities and meeting different people. And
it must be quite an opportunity to get to see other cities and meet people from all over the country. That must be quite exciting.
It is exciting. And each city, people are different. They have different ideas about the game. Most fans do know the game extremely well. They have their own teams. I would say the magic of the Cubs is just fantastic, because no matter where we play, we always run into somebody that was a Cub fan, and they come to the park and they remember the days when Hack Wilson lost a fly ball in the sun and Babe Ruth hit his home run at Wrigley Field. So it's a great association that we have with the Cubs, and I would say all of us who are playing on the Cubs are very well blessed, because we're playing for a team and playing day baseball that has a lot of following all over the United States.
I see. Well, just before the program, I asked you the question about women getting involved in baseball. Is there that in the foreseeable future? I mean, women I'm not necessarily saying limited strictly to coach or manager or whatever else. Do you think women will ever have their own league of baseball players, or does that seem pretty far-fetched?
Well, I think right now they have softball, women's softball, but I don't think in the major leagues you'll have women playing the game or involved in the game at all. You'll have women sports writers that we have had here in other cities, but I think as far as playing the game and involved in being an umpire, like we had one woman was an umpire, and she did one game and got a little disgusted with it and it went away. But I think as far as playing softball and their own particular sport, tennis and other sports that are involved with women, is good, but baseball is a little different.
A little rough maybe for women.
Right, and football too. Of course, you got big guys and the mud all over the women and everything. But I would say baseball will probably never have women playing the game.
All right, now this is a question that I suppose if I were really up on baseball as well as a lot of men are, I would know the answer to this question. Now, what happens if a player is traded, let's say, to another club, from a club that they don't want to be traded from? What happens? Does he have to go wherever he's traded?
Yes, he has to go to that other city, and sometimes the players get a little down because they're traded to another club. They feel they're not wanted, just like a kid going from one school to the other, being transferred. Sometimes he has established his friends in one school, and you don't want to go to another. And the baseball players are the same way. Some players, however, go to other cities and they enjoy that city and they do extremely well. They play well. A little bit of a change sometimes is good for players, and they go on and do great things in another city, where some cities they don't do much of anything. So it's part of the game. We all realize it, and we just hope that we're not traded. We like to stay with one team for our whole career, but it's sometimes impossible because teams have to make trades to try to better themselves and win pennants.
I see. Do you have any advice for, let's say, the young aspiring baseball players that are in Pee Wee leagues and in, the junior leagues?
Well, first of all is just try to have a positive outlook on the game and on what they're doing, to believe that they can do it, believe they can hit the ball, believe they can catch it, believe that they can run, and be able to live with that. There's sometimes you're going to get a little discouraged, like all of us do. As many times all of us strike out with the bases loaded, we drop fly balls, and we don't win, and we get discouraged. But I would say is try to maintain a good positive outlook that I can do it, and I'm going to be the best player, and I'm going to play in the major league someday, and you'd be surprised how this works.
That positive attitude really can make you do things, right?
That's true.
All right. Who do you think is going to give you the most trouble working towards the pennant this year?
Well,
It wouldn't happen to be Pittsburgh, would it?
Liz is from Pittsburgh. You're not a Pirate fan.
Oh, I'm a Cubs fan. I used to be from Pittsburgh. I live in Chicago's my home now, and so I'm a Cubs fan. I'm loyal down to the bone. But who do you think will give you the toughest time?
I don't think any one club in the National League East will give us any problem. We right now have a good program. Manager Whitey Lockman is doing a tremendous job in keeping everybody well balanced, and we have the depth, and we have the pitching, we have the hitting. And I don't see any club being a strong threat to us. They're all a real good ball club. We know that. We know we have to play good baseball against all of them. But we all feel that right now that we want to go one at a time and win each series and move into the next, and that we feel that it would be tough for anybody to catch us.
Well, today you open a new series with Philadelphia, right?
Yes.
And I hope, I wish you the very, very best of luck. And Ernie, thank you so much again for visiting us in Romper Room. And boys and girls, I'm sure that you're thrilled to see him just as much as we are. And we'll be right back after this.
There's always been a path to find, a hill to climb. There's always been a sun that shines, a cloud that roams. Somewhere you'll find a girls' club is a place to be. A girls' club is a place for you and me. When you feel you've got to give, come and share all that life brings to you. You bring to life, we share no matter come what may. Learning together is a girls' club way. A girls' club is a place where girls try harder. A girls' club is a place where love's a test. A girls' club is a place to learn awareness. So come and help us share the pleasure of being me, finding you, feeling free, the life that we care to share with girls today. A girls' club is a place to be. A girls' club is a place for you and me. You and me.
Oh, we had a lot of talking.
We're washing our hands. Make sure they're nice and clean. And boys and girls, oh, wasn't that nice of Ernie to come and visit? Wasn't it? Oh, I'm just thrilled, and I think that that's the sign of a champion, you know, whenever you have a lot of time, not very much time to yourself, and that you would share it with those people that are most interested to hear what you're doing. And that's why we would like to thank Ernie for getting up so early when they have a game this afternoon to come and visit with us. All right, let's say our prayer, please. Everyone fold their hands. Everyone at home, please join us. God is great. God is good. Let us thank him for our food. Amen. All right. Everybody has juice and cookies. And you know what I'm going to give to everyone? A piece of paper and a crayon. John, do you want to take those? Oops, do you want to pass some of those cookies down? That's right. Excuse me. There we go, and that's for you.
Hello, Billy.
And this is for you. And Dominic, for you. Everyone has a paper and crayon. Here we go. Now, I'm going to make a shape on this piece of paper, and I want to know if you know what this is.
Square.
No. These two sides are longer than these two sides. What is it? That's right. Say it real loud, Pia.
Rectangle.
A rectangle. Now, take a look at that rectangle. And can you make a picture out of this rectangle? I know one. Take a look at that. Can you think of one picture? I can think of one. I'll draw one. And you think of other ideas, all right? Can anybody tell me what I'm making?
A flag.
What kind of a flag?
American flag.
That's right, the American flag. And now we have the American flag. All right. I'm going to draw another rectangle. And at your desks, you can take your paper and crayons and draw a rectangle. Can you think of something else that you can make out of this rectangle?
I'm already making.
Can you think of something else that you could make out of this rectangle? Scott, can you think of a picture?
I'm making a craft.
What if you turned it like this?
It still looks like a rectangle.
Yes, but what can you make out of it? I can think of something.
A door. Can make a door out there.
A door? What's that?
Door. No.
This is red, yellow,
It's a street light.
and green.
Street light.
I almost forgot which colors went where. All right, let's try another one.
It's like dressed up window.
Can you think of another picture? I'd like someone to come up here and make a picture for us. Okay, what can you make? Not the stoplight or the flag. Make something else. Go ahead. What are you going to make? What's that?
It's a horse. It's a horse. It's a horse, big fat leg and his little leg.
And that's his barn. Is that where he lives, in the barn? Very good. Can anyone think of another picture you can make? Come on up here, P, and try it. I'll make another rectangle. Come on around the other way, hon, because there's more room the other way. All right? There you go. What can you make? What are you going to make for us? What can you make in there? Yes, make numbers. I've seen watches. Haven't you that are rectangular? So let's see, maybe make a watch. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Mm-hmm. That's one hand. Make the other hand. All right, good. Thank you. Boys and girls, I bet you can think of a lot of different pictures that you can make out of a rectangle. Well, you know what? It's time now for me to look for you at home in the magic mirror. This morning certainly did go fast, didn't it? Well, friends, smile so I can see you, please. Romper, bumper, romper, boom. Tell me, do. Tell me, magic mirror, tell me today, did all of my friends have fun at play? I see Tricia, who's having a special day today, and Laura's having a special day. I see Ruby and Bee. I see Kaz and Stella, JT and Don. I see Marie and Mary, Edward and Jay, and of course, I see you too. And I'll see you again tomorrow morning at 8:30 in the Romper Room School.
Romper Room is a Bert Claster production featuring Elizabeth Trench. The exercises on Romper Room have been developed in cooperation with the President's Council on Physical Fitness and Sports.